Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Speaking a lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the
Hey, what is up? So today's video is going to be about a comment that I saw the other day on one of my videos, and it was just talking about my blah 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 blah. What he was trying to say here, because he's being so fucking boring. I'm just gonna explain where microtransactions are heading. That's it. I mean, that's all there is to this. If you don't like that topic or anything, you clicked the wrong fucking video, kid. So click away. Yo, so just justifying, like, don't actually exit out the video or anything, because like, I need views for the channel, but thank you. Stance on microtransactions and how I personally am going about the situation and my beliefs. And my main belief, like, just in like layman's terms, is that I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon.
Your one chance. Take the Lord Marshal's offer and bow.
I bow to no man.
And that odds are it's a part of the games, or at least an aspect of it's gonna be part of the video game industry from now on. And I can see that some people are upset by why I might just go ahead and say that's why the way things are that's just the way things are gonna be from now on, and there's really nothing we can do.
We're fucked!
But I mean, there is, and it'd be pretty extremist like situations. Like you want something to you want microtransactions to completely disappear, but at the same time, a company wants to make money, and a company makes way too much money off microtransactions to just do away with it. It's kind of like the evolution of things. If video games have evolved into microtransactions, and they're not gonna devolve or revert back into their natural state. Understand that a lot of people like, including myself, the way video games were back in the day, but odds are it's just not gonna work out that way. The companies see a way to make money, a good amount of money. I think I was reading the other day, is like if 5%, just 5% of the COD community buys a $1 skin, they end up making $1 million.
We're rich, woohoo. This whole place is filled with money. We're rich, woohoo. I never knew you could swim in money. We're rich, woohoo.
Off a digital camera for like one single gun, they make $1 million. So you can see why like they wouldn't actually go back or revert to like the way classic video games were.
Hey guys, please tell me, actually you guys can't afford headsets, but message me. Tell me, how many dicks did you guys suck to get that much host? 20? 25? And same with the spawns, like, what? Just because we fucking shit on one of you, you're just gonna spawn BR3 with them again? Like, how many times did you have to take a fucking load in the asshole to get those spawns? Please, just message me. 20, 25? I'm guessing 25. You guys are fucking horrible.
It just wouldn't make any sense. Now, my solution to this situation, if you're like, oh well, they might if they listen to us. The only real way I ever see microtransactions being taken out is if it gets so bad that it becomes a really good selling point. Like nobody buys a video game if it has a microtransaction in it. But that's super unrealistic at the same time, because nobody's just not gonna buy a game. Like most of the times they're gonna be like, oh, it just has a microtransaction, that sucks. But they still want to try the game and its content out. And if you buy the game, they're winning. Okay, at the end of the day, they're gonna win if you buy the game, and that's why microtransactions continue to thrive. It's because people keep buying the games, and like you might not think a big deal of it, but if you purchase $1 or maybe a $5 in-game item, that adds to their cause even more, and why it needs to stay, because they're making money. Their main goal is to make money at the end of the day. If you think like these video game businesses are their main goal is to make you feel happy, warm on this side, odds are they're gonna try to preach that, but like their main #1 goal is to make money. They're a business, so they're trying to make money in the best way they see, and it requires a shit ton of resources to develop a video game. A shit ton, okay? It's not something you just wake up and you go on your computer and you start working like graphic designers and like come out with this full-fledged game that just, it looks fucking awesome. That's not how it works. It takes millions of dollars. You have to sink into this thing and hope that like a game like Fortnite doesn't kill everything.
It's also a great exercise move.
And that's really where it goes from there. What I do see in the future, Fortnite has showed us this, is that free games that are microtransaction heavy are probably going to transpire. So it sucks that microtransactions aren't going away, but on the opposite end of the spectrum, we're pretty much losing the $60 price tag. Within at least like 3 years, I can see multiple games coming out that are free and that consist of heavy microtransactions. And this is already evident in Russia, China, just other countries have already adopted these principles. Like if you play a game for a Russian or a Chinese player, it's completely different than what we're used to. What we're used to is just you pay the game and then there's a couple microtransactions. Well, in these other countries, games do better if they're free and they're just microtransaction heavy. Okay, so there's a fuck ton of microtransactions in these games. That's what's gonna do good for them, and that's kind of what the US is gonna shift into. Usually we're the last. I don't know why, because we like being different, but we're usually the last to actually kind of mold into other social or cultural differences in the world.
America is great because America is good.
Probably within, like I said, within like 3 years, we're definitely going into a free gaming market, microtransaction heavy. It's sad to say that video games are probably never gonna be the way they were before, and you can get down about it, but that's just life. Okay, so things are always gonna be constantly evolving. You're gonna be constantly evolving the way you do things, the way that you operate. If you own a business or run a company, you're gonna evolve that, and you gotta adapt to survive. And things, for the most part, will never just return to where they originally were. Okay, the main goal in the day for almost any task or given idea, dream, is to evolve it into something else and make it something new, something the world hasn't seen before, and something that keeps people on their toes. Now, we might see a different facet of this in the future, but I don't see that coming anytime soon.